Yeah, no, this my time, it's time to shine, that's my time.
What's up, boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen? I'm your host, Bob, aka Mr. Gustavo, for those that love me. Welcome to the spanking brand new show called Unknown on Ebhodweni Chronicles YouTube show. We're out here at Cappuccino's in Heidelberg at Victoria Village. We're here to interview one of the dopest upcoming artists. His name is Billy Burner. You're gonna see me sit down and chat with him over a nice Italian Monday meal here at Cappuccino's only on Mondays. Get this only on Mondays. We're falling on a budget, you know, getting any pizza, any classic pizza, to be more specific, at 89 rands every Monday. So let's go in and let's do this.
Yo, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Unknown Show. I'm your host, Bob. And for those who know of me, Mr. Gustavo. I'm sitting here with one of the latest upcoming artists with the most dopest vibe called Billy Burner. Billy, how are you doing today?
I'm good. What's up?
It's clean.
It's always fresh. You know the vibes.
You know the vibe. So the venue for today is Cappuccino's, and we're having an Italian Monday.
Yeah.
So we're getting nice pizzas. So we're falling on a budget here.
I heard about them pizzas, dog. I heard about them classic shit.
The classic, that's nice.
Let's get a waiter out here.
Let's get a waiter. We're probably not going to take long.
Yeah. So which one are we getting?
Me, I was feeling like Italian chicken mushrooms,
So I heard about this special online, about Italian Mondays where you get like any classic pizza for like the same price. So that's why I specifically chose this venue. I was like, we had to try this out because I've never been here.
You know.
So we just had to.
So that's what I was saying. We were balling on a budget. It's 89 rands for any pizza on a classic. Doesn't matter if the pizza is like 140 rands or 100.
Thinking about getting me 5 of these motherfuckers.
But hey, there's a waiter. But anyways, while we're waiting for the waiter, let's get to know you personally. Tell me more about yourself.
Billy Burner, man. It's more like an alias. My real name, Kamohelo Olifant, From this town, you know what it is. From this town, Heidelberg, born and raised, surrounded by mountains. So creativity is something we have from within ourselves. That's something we grew up with, So with the surrounding beauty, there's nothing else to do but tap into your creative side and find out what you can do, what your talent is, how you can move. So that's what I personally did. Growing up, I was more like an introvert. I wasn't really an out. You wouldn't find me outside unless it was about money or something like that. then we outside.
And you know the Kopala always change the color. I like the fact you talk about creativity. I'm trying to understand you more. What creative side when it comes to music? What creates the mood, the vibe to go in a booth and be like, I'm murdering this shit?
Besides the illegal substances. I don't know.
Besides that, we can't talk about that here. It's unlikely.
Of course.
How's it, Chief? Really. It's wrong. Really. No. I think, are you good?
Yeah,
we're good to order. Which one are we having?
I think we should go for the pepperoni Americano.
I think pepperoni Americano, yeah. Thanks, Makai. Don't you have? Anyways, let's go back to it. Sorry for that. Let's go back to it. You were saying about creativity.
Creativity. In terms of the creativity, it's a matter of feelings. It's a matter of emotions. It's always like I always tend to base my creativity on emotion because like that it never runs out. I always have some way to tap into. There's always a mood I'm going through. There's always an emotion I'm feeling. So it's always about that. So I'm really. That's where most of my creativity comes from. Other than the other inspiration, but like the artists I listen to, the actors I watch, the public figures I follow. Other from that, it's just really my emotions and myself.
So tell me, you're new to the game, you're an upcoming artist. So what made you decide, like, I'm gonna be an artist? Like, most kids don't think about it, or most parents wouldn't allow that to be first and foremost. So what actually made you? Who was like, yeah, I want to be that dude, I want to do that, I want to go into that?
Damn, really obvious, when you think about it. But it's a lot of people. It's a lot of people and a lot of situations that pushed me to becoming what I am today and pursuing what I have to pursue today. If you really look at the landscape and the economy in our country, there's not really a space for a lot of jobs.
That is
you
very
can go
true,
to
very
school,
true.
you can go to school, you can learn, you can get a degree or whatever, but then you come back and you sit at home. That's the problem.
But also education is important.
Promoting
good things.
Go to school,
Promoting good things.
Go to school, kids, go to school, because not everyone is gonna make it. It's not everybody who's gonna be the next Lil Wayne. It's not it's hard out here, man. It's really hard, especially when you take my lane of being independent, because that's the route I chose.
You chosen, You don't want to get signed.
Nah, dog. Nah.
Or you don't want the empty stories to come against you.
I don't wanna be an MT. That's not what I'm trying to do. So I prefer to start my own movement, create my own structure, because I know what I want. I know how I want to move. I know how I want to take my music. So if I have my own structure and I put my own people in place, then it's really not easy to get fucked over. As you know how it is. Come on, dog. This is the music industry.
It's true. It's not easy out here. It's not easy for anyone.
Come on.
Okay, to talk about your latest project, His Blue World 3.
Yeah.
It's a mixtape, right? So tell me about it. Tell me how was the vibe? Because I listened to it lately. I got some emotional shandies. You know you're going to talk about that.
Dog. Yeah, His Blue World 3.
Yeah.
It's my latest mixtape. It's my latest mixtape. It's out now everywhere.
Every platform, everybody. Everything.
Listen to that.
Spotify.
Verified and all that shit.
Yeah. iTunes, we there, right? We there.
Of course, you know the movement. So yeah, His Blue World 3, it's very personal to me. It's very close to my heart.
Yeah.
Because basically His Blue World series is the first EP. The first EP I ever put out, the first body of work, was called His Blue World. That was me simply entailing what I wanted to do when I came in the game, how I wanted to move, how I wanted things to be done, who I am, and why I am the way I am.
The way you are.
So His Blue World is a mixtape that I really always go back to whenever I feel like I'm starting to lose my roots.
Yeah.
I've been doing, I've been singing too much. So I go back to the tape, and then I go back in the dungeon. That's just me really being me. His Blue World that's really where you get to know Billy Burnett. That's where you really get to know the artist, because I really give up my all. Not like in albums, where you have to, give a specific vibe or anything. So
yeah, I feel you pushing scary hours like Drake. I see those type of vibes.
We out here.
Let's go into it. Lyrically, music wise, upcoming artist. How are you doing this? Like, how are you making it happen? Like, how's this industry beginning stuff? You're not famous. I'm trying to get to know you. Like, how does it feel to be an upcoming artist? To be honest.
Damn.
Are you even sure you're gonna even make it? That's his other question.
That's how it feels. That's exactly how it feels.
Yeah.
Every single day is, are you sure you're gonna make it? But then you have to keep on pursuing it. If it's a dream, if you really want to do this, if it's to some of us, sometimes it's not even about the money. To most people who made it was never about the money. The money ended up coming after, because they just love doing what they do. So I just feel like if I keep making my music and somebody tells me that, yo man, I just listened to your song, I was thinking about this, I was really depressed, now I'm happy. That's the real success.
Touches the heart.
Once it touches the people, the music has to touch the people before the money. Yeah, the money can come after.
That is true. That is true. Okay, money coming after and all that. Let's talk about how many albums.
I'm not saying don't pay me though. I'm really about that. I need that money, bro. I need that money.
Everyone needs that cheese.
Be all about that bag.
So let's talk about how to start up. How do we start up? How do I, like me, if I want to be an artist, where do I go? How do I do my own shit, since you're doing it? Let's advise people about it.
That's one of the main problems I've seen in the industry is gatekeeping. That's one of the hugest problems we have in this industry is gatekeeping. How do we start up? Because everybody could get a studio, you could book studio time, you could make a song, but how do you put that song out? How do you get people to listen to the song?
That's the main thing.
That's the problem with everything. You don't know how to do that. We never know most of the time, but then you learn it's like being a businessman, You get into a business, you don't know how much you're going to sell your sandwich for. You just know you want to sell the sandwich. You know, you want to make a sandwich, you want to make money. You don't care about if I need to buy 5 avocados or 5 tomatoes. So it's really all about the strategy. So you have to be strategic. You have to put a team. It's all about artist management. That's the first thing. You have to find structures for your music. You have to find structures to know that once I put out the music, do we have a proper structure in place to get the music to the people? Because you can put your music on Spotify, but then who on Spotify is going to listen to you? If you don't have the proper structure, if you don't have a proper fan base, if you don't have word of mouth, if you don't tell the next person that, hey man, you know what, I just dropped, if you don't share the link, if you don't post the promo, if you don't make a visualizer. So it's really a lot of things that entail.
Yeah, that builds up to it.
It's really about just keeping to who you are, just, you know, just the type of music you make really has to tell you how you have to push the music.
You know, that's very true. It's very true, because I know one thing they always tell me when growing up. They're like, if you put in 100%, you're always going to get it. So I hear you when you say it's always pushing work. You always have to push work to make something that's possible to be possible.
Yeah, that's how it is.
You have to get it possible. So, what is the record label you're creating? What's the name? Tell me more about it. When was it open? You know, dissect it for me.
MVX Records.
MVX Records.
Yeah, that's the firm. That's the firm. MVX firm.
Yeah.
It was founded basically in 2016.
2016.
Yeah, that was when I was doing my grade 10.
Grade 10. Wow.
That's when
You're still a youngin'.
Yeah,
Still find out, figure out.
I've been in this motherfucker, dog. I've been doing this shit. Yeah. That's when I started going into the music business, because I was really familiar with the music entertainment. I knew how to make the music. I knew how to perform the music. But do you know how to deal with the music? Do you know how to sign the contracts? Do you know how to talk to the people in the offices? So that's what we actually doing. So I start with that process. So the first thing I had to learn was SAMRO, the South African Music Rights Organization. That's the first. That's through that I was able to learn about distribution. I was able to learn about publishing. I was able to learn about licensing. You know, all those important factors that come down to your music, that to make sure your music is yours and it stays protected. It happens in the game whereby you think that the music, and then you hear your song on radio next week, and it's not you, but it's your song. So that's really important. I had to learn that the music business has always been a forefront.
That's true. So it's been a forefront, this gatekeeping, as you said. So it's not that easy.
It's not that easy.
Now, in Heidelberg, let's talk about Heidelberg. H-Town. How does it feel? Do you think you can make it out of here? You're going to make it in here or make it out there?
Of course. That's the motive, dog. If I don't make it in here, I'm making it out of here. If I don't make it out of here, I'm making it in here. One way or another, we're going to make it. That's the motive. That's what we wake up every day and say, and that's how we're going to do it. So I think...
So let's talk about song selection on an album. What boils down to be like, this is a song I'm going to put on the album, and I'm going to work on features and all that. How do you construct an album? To be like, this is the work I'm giving out to the world to listen to.
Yeah, really, that's one of the hardest things in the world. Constructing an album. That's why it's really like it takes time for a lot of people. You get artists that go on a hiatus for like 5 years, not dropping anything, only to come out with an album. Dog. It takes time to construct that. So there's no actual song selection for an album. In my opinion, the way I construct music, I don't select songs for an album. I make the album. If I know that when I start making an album, if I know I want to make 14 songs, that's the album. I'm talking about Life of Billy. This is the Life of Billy. I want 14 songs on that. So I know that for the next 14 sessions, I'm going to be in studio working on the 14 songs for this specific album.
So you work per album. You don't just wake up and just make music.
I do wake up, that's part of the process. That's why there's mixtapes. That's why there's EPs. That's why there's singles. That's why there's freestyles. You do wake up and feel like I could do something, but then it's not all those some things that are gonna make it on the album. At the end of the day, the album has to be put on the shelf. Somebody has to buy that shit for $6.
That's true. But we don't do shelves anymore. We stream. People stream music. Pay and just stream music so we can get these niggas money and they can make their dreams possible.
Apple pay me today.
Let's talk about it. You said freestyles, right? And we're having a freestyle of you at the end of the show. Tell me more about the song. What's the name of the song? How did you create it? I saw the visuals. The visuals are super, super dope, super clean. That's something that people have to look out for. So stay until the end of the video to see what's actually this nigga's about to do.
We cooking. The name of the song is Come and Find Me. it's a single off my latest mixtape is Blue 3.
Yeah.
And the inspiration for that song is really, you know, sometimes it gets lonely out here, man.
Yeah, true.
Being in this industry, doing what you do at the level that we do it, every night, every day, you got something to do. You're always busy. It's rare that you get time for yourself. So come on, man, come and find me. So come and find me, girl. That's what I'm talking about. Yeah,
that's the type of album I was talking about. When I told you when I was listening to the album, it gave me that typo vibe, really.
Of course, dog. P&B. Yeah, we have that new generation shit. So yeah, man, it's really myself tapping into my emotional side. You know? It's rare that it's one of those songs that I make on a daily. Like it's just an interlude. You think it's not gonna be anything until you listen to it 2 days later and like, man, I really have something. We could really work on this.
So let's talk about the features on the album. Who made it on the album?
Who made it on the album?
That's a mixtape. It's a mixtape, right?
That's a mixtape. Sounds like an album.
Yeah, it's too far. I've listened to it. Trust me. Go out, go to Billy Perner on Spotify and listen to that ish. You won't regret it. Trust me.
Good. So who made it on the album? It's a since it is Blue World 3, it's a personal mixtape. It's not really something I wanted to collaborate with a lot of artists, you know, especially a lot of people on the outside. We had a lot of options. I had a lot of options. We have a lot of verses with a lot of people, but really I wanted to focus on me and my close circle. So if you go to the music
with the right energy.
with the right energy. So it's really people I create music with in studio. So people I'm with there in the stadium, you know. So you got Catastrophic, you got Manly, PVK, shout out to him. You know, you've got Metro B40. Damn, dog, 40 beats a day. So, you know, it's really like close people who I hang with every day and who really know me, not Billy Burner, who know the actual me on the other side. And we were able to create something special, and I'm really grateful for it.
Let's talk about the album creation, producing wise. Did you produce it? Did you do everything from scratch?
Nah, dog. I hate producing.
You hate producing, but you also do it also.
I hate producing. I do. I am a producer. I mix and master. I'm an audio engineer. You know, But come on, dog. I just love a mic. To be honest, I just want to rap. Give me a beat and let me rap. I'm not gonna make the beat and stuff. No. But then I do have moments where I feel like, you know, it's about time I tap into my production side. But it's not yet. And he's still trying to get this bag off the lyrics and shit. So that's what's important right now.
Okay, I hear you. That's very important also. So to break it down and even, you say it's not easy to be an upcoming artist and all of that. But like, tell me, isn't the journey worth it though?
Damn, dog. Sometimes
you feel like
nah, not at all. I never feel like it's worth it, you know, but it might feel like it's worth it to you know, to when certain situations happen, and then there's like celebratory moments and you get that milestone that you've been thinking about, like you get 1,000 views, you get this, you get that, but then sometimes you just think it's training, dog. It's training. Being in the entertainment industry is a training process, dog. It's a long training process. You could wait 15 years before you finally get a big break. You could give up on your 14th year. That's how training the process is. You never know when it's gonna happen, but you just have to have the faith that, damn, you know what, it is gonna happen.
Very true. So, you talked about the album. I know I've listened to a couple of songs. How many albums do you have out so far that people listen to? How much music? Are we cooking?
Funny enough, I only have one album out.
One album.
Yeah. Life of Billy, The Remedy.
Life of Billy, The Remedy.
Yeah.
So that's your debut album.
Yeah, that's
your debut album. So Breakers, tell us about your debut album.
Yeah, my debut album.
When you took it out, how did you feel?
Damn, dog. It's because it's been years. I've been making it. I started working on the album in 2018.
Yeah.
It was a dream in 2018.
It was a dream. Is it still a dream?
Yeah, it's still a dream today. You know, that's why I plan to carry on. You might get a Life of Billy 2 this year. You might get a Life of Billy 2 next year.
Life of Billy 2. So we're cooking in the studio.
Yeah, dog, we not relaxing.
Yeah, that's true. Why would we relax? Always have to keep grinding.
Why? You know, there's so many people out there, dog. Why you have to stand out some way, somehow. So you have to find that way, one way or another. That's what's beautiful about the grind. That's what I love about it. It's the hardness in the grind.
Yeah. I hear you. I understand you. I feel you. Billy Burner, the new artist, the new man that's making it right now.
Yeah.
Let's talk about you personally. What are you doing in life right now instead of music? Because I know, or is it plan A? There's no plan B. It's the only thing we push.
It can't be the only thing. It's not the only thing we're pushing, because the end goal is to have multiple sources of income. So you can't be focusing on one thing. Whereas if you focus on multiple things, one of those things could end up being, your contributing factor.
You remember the saying, you can't put your eggs in one basket.
Of course, you can't put your eggs in one basket and expect, to have like 20 chickens. That's not gonna happen.
That's very true.
So what I am doing is we've got a couple of other companies that we've opened on the side, especially Ebhodweni Chronicles TV.
Yeah, that's a channel that we're on. Don't forget about it. That's what
we do. We're doing big things, So right now the focus is on the channel. We're putting all our energy into the channel. We're doing everything. We're trying to get sponsorships. We're trying to get people involved. We're just trying to go big.
Getting the work in.
We're just trying to go big on another. We're trying to create our own fan base. Our own cult. Creating our own cult.
Own movement. I get you, Billy. So, since you also say you're into the shoots and everything, tell me, music videos. What's the idea around it? Like, how do we construct a music video as a upcoming artist without having big budgets on cameras and
pussy money weed? Just fucking around. A music video, it's basically it depends on the song that you're putting out and the type of perception and the type of visualization you're trying to show the people. Because music videos is basically you bringing the song to life. It's you showing the people what the song is really about. So you have to understand that you can't have bitches in like the song we're talking about, Come and Find Me. You've got like girls twerking and bottles and all of
Let's go within. So
really it's a matter of listening to the song once again, going back to the music, tapping into the space that I was in studio, but this time on a visual representation. We're bringing it to life. So that's why we need people out there, though. We get directors and stuff like that. You can't do anything alone. That's the whole process.
That's very true. So you're a very multi-talented person. You do with Ebhodweni Chronicles. I know, watch a couple of shows of what is it? The show about the hands. The show about the hands.
You promised me.
You promised me.
Feel me? We out there presenting and stuff.
You out there presenting also. Billy Penner. So Billy Penner is a wide brand. It's not only focused on the music.
Nah, it's not only about the music. The music it was a gateway to tap into the entertainment industry, to be able to do what I wanted to do. Because I just wanted to do everything. I'm not a musician. I don't see myself as a musician. No, I don't think I'm
You don't think you're a musician?
Nah, dog.
So you just want to be in the entertainment world. What's the hype around it?
I don't know.
Why are you chasing it so much?
Like, I feel like it was made for me.
It's yours.
It's me. Like, when I watch them and I see them on TV, I see me. I should be there. Why am I not there? So, let's create our own thing. Let's put ourselves on our own TV until they notice us. Then we'll be on their TVs. Then they'll want to be on our TVs. Then we all big.
All big.
That's what we're doing.
Anything else instead of, you say, I've heard you in a couple of piano songs. Tell me, how does it feel to be a rapper? I know you're a very conscious rapper, but you also have different vibe. But I like the conscious you. To be honest, my difficulties. I don't know other people who get to listen to you. What would they say? So tell me, piano vibes. How did you get on that? How did you hop on that?
Like I said, dog, my close circle. People are.
So they made you hop it. It was peer pressure.
Peer pressure.
Was it peer pressure?
I don't know what to do that. I did not see myself. So like the people I hang out with, dog, they're very like. When we go to studio, it's never about, okay, today we're hitting the studio, it's going to be a session about this, I'm worried. No, we hit the studio on a regular, like it's just studio time. We're in the studio, we just cooking. We just cooking. Sometimes I find them cooking, they cooking and it sounds fire. You can hear it, dog. This is fire. Why? So you end up on the track somehow some way, because we have a lot of verses and we have.
And also music is a universal
language.
Exactly. So you can link and match to anything.
Exactly.
You're not strictly a rapper, you're just an artist.
No, an artist.
Okay, tell me, what do we call you then? Because you're not a rapper. You say you're not a presenter. You're everywhere. What do we call that?
I'm a pioneer, dog.
You're a pioneer.
I create shit, dog. I'm really about anything, dog. As long as it has a rhythm for me, dog. We on. I don't care if it's R&B, if it's we on.
You're on it. It's a You pull up through. The food got here at least. But still in my open. Get a chow and carry on with the conversation. I think like food makes a better conversation. That's what I personally see, you know. Thank you. Yes. Thanks.
So fast.
And also don't forget, everything goes well with the Coke.
Oh, Coke better pay me my money, man.
Yeah. Especially this is a nice concept. They bring back the old school. As you see, the bottles and everything is very slick. It's retro.
I've been thirsty as a motherfucker. Okay.
Are we gonna chow first?
Damn, look at this thing, dog. Look at this thing. So this is what we're dealing with here.
Yes, you should call it Americano.
This is the pepperoni Americano, Italian Monday special. Damn.
Let's get in the fight.
You can hop out of here and get yourself one of these. One of these. Damn. Look at all that cheesiness, man.
Very nice.
Damn. I'm gonna be out here every Monday.
Yeah. It's delicious.
Yeah.
So let's get into it. About a pioneer.
Yeah.
So you define yourself a pioneer. So what else are you doing instead of music producing? Because you're a pioneer now. What else are you into? What are you focusing on?
I'm into audio engineering. You know, I'm trying to create my own pads. I'm trying to get my own drum kits out there. I'm working on my own FL cracks, so I'm working on a whole lot of things besides the actual music and me actually rapping. So it's going to be a whole time. It's going to be like a space where I'm not going to be dropping, but then you're going to be hearing me. At the same time, because I'm on a lot of projects. You know, you have my homies out here dropping their piano projects, and I'm out there mastering this shit. I'm out here mixing that things, you know. So that's what I'm really focused on. I'm really focused on bettering myself as an engineer more than I am on bettering myself as a lyricist, because I know my lyricism is top tier.
It's really top tier,
Top tier. I believe in myself that much to say that, you know what, I could learn other things. I could focus on other avenues. I could try to get another bag. You know what I mean?
Okay. Focusing on other things. So this, what you say, musical, are you self-teaching or are you going to school? What's the wrap around it?
It's self-teaching at the moment.
Self-teaching, so you're a YouTube student.
I'm never going back to school, dog.
Why not?
I know what 10 bands looks like. I've seen 10 bands.
10 bands, yeah.
Exactly. So it's really hard to go back to school when you've seen money and you've taken some responsibilities on for yourself and say, you know what, I'll cover this on my own. So now you have to cover that thing every single day, every single month. It has to be covered. School doesn't cover any of that, you know. So for me personally, I'm not saying kids go to school, but for me at this current moment, it's all about securing that bag, though. I'm just chasing
that bag.
Oh, I'm all about the bag. I'm trying to get 100 grand. Within the next 2 months, dog.
100 grand within the next 2 months.
Yeah.
Tell me, how is that possible?
What's
the plan? What's the plan? Hook me up when I'm from my coins.
That's the secret recipe. That's unfortunately what we don't talk about on the cameras and stuff like that. But then you will see the moves. Unfortunately, when the time goes on, you'll see the moves. You'll see us making the moves. You'll see probably if we do post on social media or whatever. But then you'll see the moves that no man, this guy. He did say it. I heard him talk about it on an interview that, damn, he wanted this. He had a goal. It's a goal. I don't have 100 grand. You know, I don't have it's a goal.
It's a goal.
Yeah,
it's a dream. It's a
dream. Setting it. Yeah.
I
just set a goal.
Billy, Billy Burner. We're catching you on Spotify. Any upcoming music soon? I heard you talk about the new album. Tell us when is it dropping? Are you gonna give us a little sneak peek of it?
Nah, currently, dog. I don't have a plan. I don't have like a certain plan. Like I'm not planning on dropping anything at this point. No, not this year.
Yeah.
You know, because I've already dropped the tape. I've already dropped the deluxe. You know, I've worked on a couple of features. I've worked on a couple of videos. I've done a couple of things. You know? So at the current moment, I'm really focusing on expanding the brand. You know, really focusing on getting the deals. You know, putting certain stuff in place before I drop the music. Man, I'm trying to get 5 million before I drop, dog. I need somebody to pay me for me to drop. That's the problem at the moment.
Let's talk about gigs. I heard you were performing on this, I think it was a hip hop event that was happening at Ikawash Lifestyle. Tell me more about it. Brother Kupo is there. I heard. I didn't go, unfortunately, but tell me more about it. How does it feel to be on a stage and performing for people, and how do you deal with the nerves and all of that?
That's another one, dog. That's another one. Dog. You know what I think? I think personally that I never have a way to deal with the nerves. Like I don't even think I was made to be an artist, dog. Because the way I'm so like I'm on the inside I'm shy, dog. I can't find me. I'm an introverted person. I'm not an extrovert. I'm not gonna get there and be like, yo, this is me, Billy Burner. I'm here. Check me out. That's not what I'm not. No, so it's really goes back to my close circle. You know, the people I hang around with, they put me in my zone. When I'm with them, I know, that's why I need to. That's why people have an entourage. That's why you can't go to a gig alone. If I show up alone, 100% I'm not gonna perform. I'm not in the vibe because you set the vibe. You know, a vibe has to be set. So a stage is a different place because you're in front there and everybody's looking at you. And now we're trying to see if you're not gonna flop. You're trying to think are you gonna flop? So you're not supposed to think about that. You're just supposed to do your thing. And
just do it.
Once you see people fuck with what you're doing, it becomes easier.
You're just getting the flow. The energy's there. And also, energy is very important.
Exactly.
So let's talk about performance. What do you do when you go perform? Song selection for your performance as an artist?
I'm a trapper, dog.
You're a trapper.
Yeah. So if we going out, we trap it. We trapping that night, dog. Yeah. Somebody's getting geeked. Somebody's getting lazy. Somebody's getting high. Somebody's getting drunk. Dog. Everything's gonna happen. You know, because people are trying to vibe at the end of the day. If somebody goes out, they're actually going out because they're trying to vibe. You know, they're trying to escape a certain reality from their houses. Like, if somebody's depressed and they go out on a Saturday, they're trying to vibe. They're not trying to hear you talk about something. You're trying to hang yourself or anything. We're trying to vibe, dog. People are trying to get drunk, and I have that type of music. So that's exactly what I select, dog. I'm a trapper for real, dog.
So tell me, do you feel it's harder being a hip hop artist than a piano artist in this nowadays genre? Because piano is making waves in South Africa. We all know it's the hottest thing that's been out since, I don't know, a long time.
Yeah. You know, I do. It's really hard because, you know, piano, it's unlike any other genre that we faced. It's not like Gom or any other those other subgenres that came and went. You know, it was always a constant. You know, hip hop was always the constant.
It's still here today.
Yeah, it's still here today, but then it's a different impact.
Yeah.
We don't get the same bookings as piano artists do, because before piano, it was hip hop getting all those bookings. It was Questa there, you saw A-Reese there, it was Casper there, it was Ricky Rick there, you know, R.I.P. the legend. You know? So the landscape has changed because now the clubs are into more like, you know, those piano vibes.
It's first check. You want to check it too. You want to get down with it. You know?
Even that groove, man. Hip hop, you get it for like a minute and stuff, like, you know, an
and
hour.
One thing that irritates me the most about like nowadays groove, I don't understand if it's the hip hop DJs that play clubs. Okay, maybe they may not judge all of them. You see, like here in Heidelberg, personally, they play old ass music. Like I don't understand if you in the game. There's artists like Billy, someone that's upcoming. You could make your set sound so crazy. That's what piano artists also do. That piano DJs they
introduce each other
into the game.
There's no gatekeeping in that industry. That's what I'm talking. It goes back to our earlier conversation of gatekeeping. You know, they know that there's talent, there's new talent, but then if you put on the new talent, then you saturate the market. There's less bags for everyone else. If he used to get 100K per weekend, and there's a new artist in the mix, now he's getting 80K. There's another artist with 60K. So now if they gatekeep, he's able to keep his 100K every single weekend. You know, so that's what these industry giants do, and these big record labels do. That's how they move. You know, so being independent is really hard, man. It's not easy because you are your own boss. You make your own decisions. You are your own manager. You are your own accountant. You know.
True, you are your own everything. So running your record label, do you have any artists signed under, or you co-sign with another record label, or what's going on? What's going on with that? Are you the only person there?
Yeah, currently under MVX Records, I'm the only person there. It started out as a group project, you know. It was like,
what happened?
It was like,
group projects.
You can't get to that right now.
You can. I wasn't trying to know you.
Nah.
It's unknown for a reason. So tell us, what's up with the story?
Nah, you know, that's another debacle for another day.
Yeah, we're gonna have a side conversation. Cameras around. Some seems deep.
Because you know, some people catch strays and they end up feeling
catch strays. Talking about catching strays.
Talking about me. That was me. That was I'm trying to.
Talking about catching stray, I remember. I think it was last year. While you had a little beef, if you could say, with some nigga. You even dropped him, and not like as remix. So what happened there? What sparked it up?
Damn, man, it's beef.
Yeah,
rap is competition, man.
Yeah, true. It's a sport.
So, you know, niggas love to test you, dog. They have to be like, I don't think you can do this, and then I do it, and then it becomes a whole problem.
Yeah.
It's that type of situation where I'm just focusing on expanding my catalog, focusing on me and my music, and then somebody comes out and is like, I don't think this guy's doing it anymore. No, he used to, but then he's not.
He's not in it. Yeah,
exactly.
He's not in it.
And I'm sitting there and I'm like, what are you talking about, dog? I'm like, come on. I used to be a fucking rapper only. All I knew was to get to studio and write. Now I can fucking sit behind the computer and I can engineer the whole fucking shit. I can construct an album. Like, what are you talking about? So I was trying to understand. And then Brody decided to diss. And you know me, dog. I'm a rapper first. So the backlash was inevitable. And at that time, Kendrick had just dropped that Not Like Us record, against Drake. So like, and the sound was like booming on TikTok. Crazy, so I was like, damn, why not? Let me get that instrumental and say my piece, you know. You always gotta say your piece. If you don't say your piece,
going with the wave also is very important. You catch the wave.
If you don't say your piece, niggas think you're weak.
Very true. Now let's talk about support at home. How do your parents feel that you want to be an artist?
Like how every other parent feels when you say you don't want to go get a 9-to-5 job. You wanna sleep
yourself.
They're like, come on. Why did it have? Can't you do something else? And it's really it's until they see that you're into what you're doing and you're actually doing what you're doing to the level that you're doing it, that's when they actually start supporting you and being like, you know what, you actually have something with this, you know. So it's really been a supportive journey with my parents. They really supported me from day one to be frank. Until today, we're still going strong, you know. We're getting bigger with the brands, we're moving. So it's really it's been a journey, man. It's been a journey. My support structure has been wonderful. It's part of the reason why I'm making it to what I'm making it this day, you know. So it's really important that you have a support structure, that the people around you feel that you know what you're doing. You can do it.
That's true.
So that's what it's all about, though.
Yeah. That's all about support. Support's very important, you know. You must have a support system instead of that. So let's talk about how we're growing the brand. What's the plan on growing the band? What's the plan on making Billy Burner to the top level? How are we moving up?
Yeah. We just switched up our distribution. Got a new distribution deal.
Yeah.
We're moving our music to new platforms. We're getting bigger. We're moving into new stores. We're getting into your Deezers and your what's, you know, all those stores that other people do listen to that other people don't have. We're tapping into those markets. We're learning how to promote in those markets. You know?
Using technology, that's the main thing.
Of course, AI, dog. Technology is improving, and you have to improve with it. That's what's important.
You're going to be left behind.
Yeah, you have to improve with it, and that's what we're doing. So our main focus right now is target reach. You know? Targeting the people, like the people who actually need the music, who's listening to the music, how old are they, what do they eat, when do they sleep, when do they wake up. That's important information. So we look at analytics. Is very important. That's what we use. We use analytics to see where we can improve, where we can perform next, where we can take it next, which level, which song are they listening to the most, you know, which part are they listening to the most, which beat, which instrumental are they liking the most, which lyric are they speaking. It's all important stuff.
You see, when I told you conversation with food keeps the mind flowing. You enjoy it. It's a very great thing. And with the Coca-Cola on the side makes it super nice. Don't forget
this pepperoni Americano stuff.
It's indulgent, man. It's indulgent. Make you finish your bite. I think we still got time with you. Yeah, we still got time. Just push it until
we gotta finish this thing, dog.
No, don't worry. You can never talk about it. You can take it home. It's fine. It's all for you. As an artist today. Okay. Let's say performances. We talked about performances. We talked about upcoming as an artist. We talked about how you are. Let's talk about your persona. Your persona. Who is Billy? Because Billy is not you. So who is Billy? What is Billy?
A goat.
A goat.
Exactly, though. Yeah.
How is he a goat? Break it down for us. Let's dissect this thing.
Like a male goat is called a billy goat.
It's called billy goat.
Yeah.
That's where you got.
That's where the name came from. Like I was like, I'm a goat, but then I'm not gonna call myself goat. You're not gonna be like, it's a billy goat. I'm like, okay, Billy the Kid, and then started making another Billy. Okay, Billy. So it's a goat, dog. Like, I see myself as a goat, dog. Like that's the persona. All day, every day. Dog. We do this. We got this. We can, and we will. That's just.
That's it. I think one of the producers coming in. Let's give it a cut on the show. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen, for sitting with us. You know, I'm your host, Bobby, aka Mr. Gustavo. For those that love me, you know, I'm the Lavo. Catch you on the next episode of Unknown. Please do subscribe, like, comment. We like to communicate with you guys. Touch us on all social media platforms, Ebhodweni Chronicles. That's the YouTube show we're on. Thank you, Billy, for coming on. It was a pleasure to getting to know you, my guy. I wish you all the luck.
Not done yet, man. We still got the visualizer.
Yeah, the visualizer. But I told the people that they can catch it later on. So just stay tuned a little bit.
Yeah.
And we're going to see that before you go out. You know.
Got my mind up on the money till I fucking die. I swear to God and put it on my life. Let a nigga try, yo, I wish it. Yeah. Every day is the same. I'm like, hey. I'm lost, oh shawty, come and find me. I'm late, yet you find me so timely. Think I've said this shit before, this is not a dream. Me and you can be together, we a different breed. We at different shows, different roles, different seats. We got different motivations, we in different leagues. We at 2 different locations, doing different things. We try to be the same so much, but do it differently. I'm lost, oh shawty, come and find me. I'm late, yet you find me so timely. Think I've said this shit before, this is not a dream. Me and you can be together, we a different breed. We at different shows, different roles, different seats. We got different motivations, we in different leagues. We at 2 different locations, doing different things. We try to be the same so much, but do it differently. I'm lost, oh shawty, come and find me. I'm late, yet you find me so timely. Think I've said this shit before, this is not a dream. Me and you can be together, we a different breed. We at different shows, different roles, different seats. We got different motivations, we in different leagues. We at 2 different locations, doing different things. We try to be the same so much, but
that's the end of this episode, ladies and gentlemen, you know, of Unknown. So hopefully catch you on the next episode. Stay tuned. Tell your family, tell your cousin, tell your grandmother, tell your grandmother's grandmother, tell everybody about the new show that's going to be happening at Ebhodweni Chronicles called Unknown. So catch you on the flip side, and you know I still go by the name of Bob. If you love me, Mr. Gustavo the Lavo. Peace, y'all.